So if you guys seen my last video, you'll know that I'm currently in Spain, Madrid to be exact, my apartment is. But the one thing that I don't want to do while I'm here is spend all of my time editing photos. Love doing photo shoots, love editing, but when I'm out and about in a different country, the last thing I want to do is spend a bunch of time retouching. And I think the people over at Aperty just made a program that has absolutely speeded up my process while I'm here, and I can't wait to show you guys in this video. So a huge shout out to Aperty for sponsoring this video, and remember, this is the beta version. So when they release the final version, I'm just saying, hold on to your pants.
Alright, what's up guys? We're back at the Playa del Saler, and it's looking nice. Still cloudy though. A little bit of sunlight over there. Probably not the most, but we're gonna make it work. We're meeting up with Rose Angelina, another model that is in Valencia, and we're gonna see what we can do with these lighting conditions. Past 2 days have been very cloudy. Good weather though, feels amazing, but just not optimal. But we're only here for the weekend, so gotta make it work. I'm saying it's pretty decent walk from the boardwalk over there into the actual water. But I think that's Rose Angelina over there. Gotta see if I'm even pronouncing the name correctly, because I'm notorious at messing up names. But nobody gets my name right anyways, so it's all good. Bien, ¿y tú? Buenos días. Sí.
Mucho gusto, Rosa Angelina. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Vienes cansado?
Un poco, pero no pasa nada. Y entonces, ¿cómo se llama tu nombre? Rosa Angelina.
Ajá, pero me puedes decir Rosa.
Rosa.
O Rose, como te
Rose.
parezca mejor, como si te sea más fácil.
Rosa.
Rosa.
Rosa es muy fácil.
Vale.
Okay.
Perfecto.
Sounds good.
Qué hermosa tía, me encanta.
Sí. So, we are here at the beach in Valencia. It's kind of cloudy. The sun looks like it's gonna come through for a little bit, so we might get blessed, unlike yesterday where it was popping in and out. Looks like it's gonna be a little bit of the same today. Hopefully it's not. But either way, we're still gonna get great pictures. And I have the amazing pleasure of shooting with.
Thank you. Rosa Angelina Querigua.
And let's just get to the shoot.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Posing wise, you can pose. I'll give you a little bit of guidance, but you can pose however you're comfortable posing.
No entendí.
So to pose,
Ok.
como cual tú quieres.
Ok.
Sí.
Como tú quieres, ok.
Sí.
Perfecto.
Okay. So right now I told her to pose however she feels like. Obviously, because I don't know a lot of the words that I should be using in Spanish. So I don't want to give her confusion while we're trying to shoot. So I just told her to shoot however she was comfortable. So I'm letting her take initiative. Perfect.
So let's hop over into Aperty, and I already have 5 images loaded. I'll start off with this JPEG image, and they have the develop tools. I don't really need to tell you guys too much about this. This is pretty much standard in any editing software that you guys are using. What you guys came here for was the retouching, and that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna start off with the blemish removal, and as you can see, our model here has pretty good skin. There's a little bit of blemishes. So what I like to do is start off by cranking the tab all the way to the right. And remember, this is the beta. So if it takes a little bit longer to process, just know once it comes out, it's probably gonna be super fast. So what I'd like to do is crank it all the way to 100 just to see what it actually does to the image. And you can press here, you can see the before and the after. So you can see there, it's doing a little bit of dodge and burn and smoothing out the skin. And what I like is that it keeps more of the detail in the skin and doesn't make it look super plasticky. And if you want to get a little bit more of the skin smoothing, you can just go down here and crank it up just a little bit more. And I'll crank it up to 100 just to see what it does. Give you guys the before and the after. And if you wanted to get really detailed and get more in depth, they also have a really good cloning tool, and you can either use the clone tool here or the eraser. So if you want to, let's say, get a couple of these spots off, you can just tap right there and voila, pretty simple. So this is before and the after. As you can see, this is looking really good, and we just started off for a couple minutes. 2 sliders to the right and we're already looking pretty good. Whereas in Photoshop, as you guys know, this would take a couple minutes at least, going in there, removing blemishes, making sure you're dodging and burning correctly. Whereas here, you can do it within the flick of a wrist. So what I want to do now, let's go down to the eyes. So she has really good eyes, but as you can see, we had an overcast today. Wasn't that much sun. As you can see, there's a lot of clouds. So what I would like to do, ideally, is make the eyes pop just a little bit more. So what I will do is use a little bit of the iris flare, and let's just crank that up and see what it does. So as you can see, it's giving it more of a pop. I wouldn't go too overboard with this because then you can make it look really weird, but I'd probably keep it around 28, 29. And then also, if there was any redness in the eyes, you'd be able to move that. You can whiten the eyes if there was some discoloration in the eyes, but her eyes are pretty good. And also the eye enhancement. So this, you can also use this to pop it just a little bit more. And as you can see, before and after, just a subtle touch. And also, if you wanted to get rid of these stray hairs, you could also use the clone or the erase tool and probably lower the size down and get rid of those. I won't go too crazy with this right now, but just for an example, voila. As you can see, before and after, it's pretty simple. And this clone tool is really good, really accurate, and takes you no time. So let's get back into it, and actually we will save that. So next is the mouth, and I probably wouldn't use this as much. I don't want to over whiten the teeth and make it look like a Colgate commercial, but if you did want to whiten the teeth, you could do that, and you could also brighten it. But let's move over to makeup. So I think this feature will be really good for people who want to get really creative. If you crank this all the way to the right, it's going to give you kind of a anime look. And I probably wouldn't use this as much, probably very subtly, just to add, if I wanted to give a little bit of the rosy cheeks look. And as you can see, before and after is super subtle. And here's a little closer look before and after. What I do like about this makeup tool is the contour tab, and what it does is read the light from the actual photo while shaping it to the face. And let me give you guys an example. So as you can see, moving the tab more to the right, as you can see in the nose area and in the cheek area, it is giving it a nice contour. And I'm no makeup artist, but I know a little bit. But as you can see, before and after, and it's giving it a nice shape right here, and it's also compensating for where the cheek is on this side, even though the hair is covering up. So this actually is super amazing and very cool to see what AI can do. Whereas if you were dodging and burning a couple years ago like I was, this took forever. Where was this program 5 years ago when I was taking hours and hours to edit? But I'm glad you're here now. So let's go back and let me show you guys the before so far and the after. So this is the before, it's taking a little second, and the after. So you guys can see, very subtle, everything is looking very smooth. And this is kind of my style. This is what I would actually do when I'm retouching. So before, after, and this is all in the face. We're gonna get to the body after, but let's go into the eyeliner. For this particular photo, I probably wouldn't use it, but let's just see what it does. Let's crank it all the way to the right, and let's see before and after. So this is the before and the after. So as you can see, it's giving us some eyeliner. Probably wouldn't use it for this photo in particular, so I'll take that off. But as you can see, very subtle eyeliner. What I will use is the eyebrow enhancer, and that's just to give the face a little bit more of a pop and to give it a little bit more contrast. And I kind of like that look. So as you can see, the eyebrows are being masked perfectly. And let me guys show you the before and the after. So if you look at the eyebrows, before, after, boom. And that just gives the photo more of a pop. Alright, so now let's hop into the lips tab, and this one is pretty cool too. If you wanted to change the lip color, saturation, the hue, the tone, make it brighter, darker, you can do that. So now let's go into the body tab, and this is pretty cool also. With this picture, her skin is really good, but if you did have some discoloration or acne or anything on there, this tool will be pretty good at retouching it. But let's go ahead and show you an example. So I'm gonna pull this tab to the right just to give you guys an example. So this is at 60, and if you can see, it's still keeping a lot of the detail while smoothing out the skin. So this is the before and the after. So as you can see, very subtle, but if you look like right here or right here, it is keeping a lot of the detail while also smoothing out the skin. You can really see it in the knees right there. Before and after, you can also do like this for before and after, just to give you guys a better look. If there was any discoloration, you could also use this, but for the most part with this photo, the skin is very evenly lit, and that's pretty much it when it comes to the retouching, and you can do that all within a couple of minutes. Literally, once you get comfortable with this program, retouching becomes so quick. So as you can see, let's do a before and an after. Now you have professionally retouched photos within the matter of minutes by using a couple of sliders. And also another pretty cool tool that they have is the studio light, and for this photo in particular, it probably would work just because there wasn't really that much sun in the photo shoot, as you guys see. So what you can do is have the light right here, and the good thing about it is you can crank it up and it moves according to the depth of the photo. So as you can see, the light right here, it doesn't spill everywhere. It actually takes into account the physics of the photo. So as you can see, I'm moving the light right there as if I had an actual light on her, and you can get pretty creative with this. This is really cool, and I am really looking forward to see what this program has once the final version comes, because this right here is amazing. So as you can see, the photo came out really good. You can take a raw file from this to this all within a couple of minutes. If you are interested and you want to see me do a part 2, please let me know. And also take a look down in the description if you are interested in trying out Aperty, because this program is absolutely amazing and I would recommend it to everybody. So let's hop back into the photo shoot.
So right now we have overcast, as you can see within the background. Perfect. So as usual, I'm doing my wides, mediums, and close-ups with the detail shots. You guys can't see my screen, unfortunately, but I'm doing my best with the Insta360 Pro. And Rosa is killing it with the posing. That's perfect. 3, 2, 1.
Y su pelo detrás.
Perfecto. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. And I'm doing my best with the BTS because I don't have my FX3, so I'm going to be shooting this with the Fuji X100 VI. Hopefully it comes out good. Of course. So one of the good things with overcast weather is you do get even lighting. Although it's not my favorite, it looks pretty smooth depending on your style. Perfect. E. One. Let me see. Like this. Yeah. Perfect. One last. Oh, that's good. We can do one right here. Suelto. Let's see. See? 3, 2, 1. And Rosa is killing it with the poses. Good thing I don't have to give her too much direction because obviously my Spanish isn't all the way there. But so far you guys see me trying. And she's understanding it, so that's what matters. I'm here to learn, and that's what I'm doing. Perfecta. Perfect. All right, let me show you how it looks. Yeah, see? So as usual, I love showing the models how the pictures are coming out.
Wow, I love it. I like it. I like. Wow.
So they're coming out really good.
Yes. Wow, I love it.
Perfect. Here. And then, yep, and then, yep, and then, yeah. Two, one.
Me encanta. Me encanta. Well, that is crazy.
All right, guys, so we just finished the shoot. The sun ended up coming out for a little bit. Still overcast, but we got some good shots. At least I hope you guys think so. How did you like the shoot?
I feel amazing. Thank you. So comfortable with you. My English is not perfect, but it's an amazing day in the nature with the wine, the sea. It's amazing, and the pictures are
Yeah.
very much. And I feel so comfortable.
Yeah.
Comfortable.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay.
Muy bien.
I like it.
All right, hope you guys enjoyed. And don't forget to follow Rosa on Instagram. I'll put her information below and on the screen somewhere over here. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Yes. Thank you.
Of course, of course.